Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Lunch Table Podcast. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why you should be subscribed to Tubi. And this will be my final streaming service review for the year. So let's get started. Yes, I'm one of the few that subscribe to Tubi. I enjoy Tubi. I like Tubi. And I find what I actually want to find from Tubi. I think Tubi is a great platform because it has a lot of the hidden gems that sometimes you have to pay for this stuff on Prime if you want to rent it, and then you could check Tubi out and it's actually on Tubi. And they do have a lot of originals. I know there's like one with Mike Coulter or something like that. I haven't watched that. I think the originals probably aren't the best. I know they also have a Silent Hill thingy-majiggy there that a lot of people are giving bad reviews for it. I myself haven't checked it out. It's like some weird web series. So I think that's where it's kind of like an L, but I think the W's are the movies that they have. They have a whole slew of stuff. If you're a fan of CW shows, I don't know who really is, but for example, Containment, there was that show, if you guys remember way back when. If you guys are a fan of that show, I never checked that show out, but if you guys are somehow a fan of that show, it's here. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Tubi reminds me of Hulu when Hulu started out, except it's more refined. And they do have John Wick movies. They have Hannibal. I mean, they Happy Feet. If you guys are into Happy Feet, they got Happy Feet. They do have a lot of classics here as well, and they have interesting documentaries as well. I think it's actually pretty easy to go through their catalogs and just see whatever you really want to watch. I mean, they got Training Day. I mean, the plus is you don't have to pay for a lot of, if you're into these movies, like if you're one of those people who don't care about the new shows, which I find it hard to believe if you subscribe to any of this, but if you don't care about that and you just want to watch these movies instead of subscribing to Max or Netflix or anything like that, I think Tubi it's a good other option. It's a good plan B. And I remember I first seen Tubi through the NFL. I think it was the Super Bowl. It was a commercial. It was like Into the Rabbit Hole. And I think their design as well, their color scheme is really original. And I think that's what more streaming platforms need. If you notice from my backgrounds through the series, a lot of them are almost the same. So it's really odd that they choose to be like that. But I think Tubi's a good bang for your buck. I'm not even paying for anything on Tubi. I just got it with ads and I'm watching all this stuff. I mean, that for me is like an A+ streaming service. If you want to get rid of the ads, I'm sure there's some pricing that you could go through and select different options or whatnot. I mean, I don't use Tubi a lot, though. I will admit to you, I don't use Tubi a whole lot as I should be. I don't really spend my time watching a lot of old movies. Rather, I spend my time watching a lot of new stuff. I'm currently watching Yellow Jackets on Prime, or it's Paramount Plus, because that's a Showtime show, but whatever. So I'm watching that right now while I'm editing or gaming. But if I really need to see something, I mean, hey, they got anime, they got really old anime, they have a lot of stuff. It's just, Tubi is like a more reformed, better Crackle TV. If you guys remember Crackle TV, I was going to do a review on that, but I really don't know who's watching Crackle TV anymore. You have to be that bored and that desperate to go to Crackle TV. So, I mean, I was going to do a review on Pluto TV and this and that and the third, but I really feel like Tubi is like a nice hub and it does match the other streaming services I've covered. And I think Tubi is worth checking out if you really want to see older movies, or if like you're really lost and you're trying to find a movie that's for free to watch it. Definitely check out Tubi. I mean, it'll have ads, but I think it's worth it. I mean, they got live TV, they got Spanish here. The only problem is Tubi puts stuff on their platform and then they take it away in a fairly short amount of time, which then you're out of luck if you want to check some stuff out. But I mean, you're in luck. Like, if you want to watch Rush Hour here, the Selena movie with Jennifer Lopez, I'm seeing Castaway, Stomp the Yard. Jeez Louise. I haven't seen Stomp the Yard in years, man, since I was going to, I think, middle school. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that's crazy. I remember I rented a Netflix DVD for that. So, I mean, yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff here. They got Dateline 24/7, Ion, if anybody still watches NCIS. I just think they have a lot of options. You know, if you're really that desperate to watch something that you've seen in the past, or you just want to go through like older shows or whatever like that, like Dance Moms, if you're like a weirdo to do that, whatever. So it's really cool. It's really cool. And if I were to rate Tubi, I'm honestly going to give Tubi a 10 out of 10. I think you guys should definitely subscribe to Tubi, even if it's for free. Just check it out. And I think there's something there for everybody. And I don't think you'll really be bored with the platform itself. And at least you don't got to pay. You just watch these ads and they're not really overwhelming and they're really spread out. So I think it's fair. It's a fair platform. So I appreciate Tubi. And with that, that is my final review for all the streaming services that I am currently subscribed to. If you guys have any thoughts about Tubi or you're subscribed to Tubi, let me know in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say, or if you have any criticisms of Tubi, just let me know as well. I'm interested to hear your guys' opinions on everything. I love you guys so much, and I really do appreciate you guys sticking with me through this series. Well, my friends, that's the final review for all the streaming services. So I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.